Welcome to the breathing room, this sacred, safe space that I created for my clients in the Heartlift practice and for you, so that we can experience the power of a heart lift. Thank you for taking a few moments out of your day to listen to my heart about my new nonprofit, Heartlift International. Let me give you a little short, long story. In 2007, I published my very first book, Rock Solid Families: Transform an Ordinary Home into a Fortress of Faith. I was over the moon about this project being birthed into the world. And during that process, I met hundreds, if not thousands, of women primarily, but men as well. And one after one, after waiting in line at book signings and after conferences and workshops back in the day, I listened to their heartbeat and I caught their tears. They were grieving and weeping, these women, over the condition of their marriages, the condition of their families. And I was taken back. I sincerely, the breath was taken out of me. And I couldn't get their cries out of my mind. And so in response to those cries, after my 3 birds flew from the nest to go away and to go away to college, I went back to college to get my master's in counseling, specializing in marriage and family systems. And I haven't looked back. I graduated with my master's in 2012. I have continued to get board certifications in life coaching, as well as in marriage and family specialization and in trauma-informed modalities. So since writing Rock Solid Families, we have a little joke in my family. In 2007, I wrote the book. Now I say, who writes a book about families and about marriage and parenting when their children are in high school and just beginning college? I mean, I literally think we should probably wait to do that until later. Now they're all in their 30s, so I feel a little bit more qualified. So we call that period of time in our life, we went from rock solid to rock slide, because there was just a lot of transformation and a lot of growth that needed to happen. And that also fueled my journey to go back and get more training so that I would have more tools to help families become whole. Fast forward to today. I've been in private practice for the last 9 years. I have since written 2 more books, Overcoming Hurtful Words and then Stronger Every Day, just released this past January. I still have so much to learn, but I am so excited to bring to you this nonprofit that has been tucked in my heart for a decade. It's time. Now it's time. And being supported by the Women's Nonprofit Alliance, I just couldn't be more excited. I feel so surrounded by empowering women who are going to support the work of Heartlift International. Please take a few minutes and read all about it here. I want to do whatever I can to make your family and your family home a fortress of faith. Let me just read this one quote in the introduction of Rock Solid Families that still rings true after decades of Mary Farrar writing it in her book Choices. Amazing what a crisis will reveal about the hidden character of a nation or an individual. Values surface quickly in the middle of a crisis, don't they? Whether we realize it or not, the critical choices we make in times of crisis become matters of life and death. I submit to you, there is nothing in this world more important than our homes, our marriages, our families, and our children. Nothing. There is not one ministry or job or accomplishment or calling that is more important. The family is not just an arm or a finger. It is the very heart. And everyone knows if you have a bad heart, you are in serious trouble. I couldn't agree more with Mary Farrar. My entire purpose with Heartlift International is to help the heartbeat of the family system become as healthy as it can, spiritually, emotionally, relationally, and ultimately, physically. Will you join me? Join me by supporting Heartlift International and empowering us to create resources, teachings, workshops, conferences, books, publications, videos, and so much more to give families a heart lift.